Army History Unit, piecing together accounts of Pentagon attack by Milan Simonich, December 16, 2001, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. And if you were to click the link, you would see that you're not allowed to view that anymore over on Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Now, for whatever reason, they're not carrying their very important article, so I did search it, and then I did get the original link, and I did already go to the Wayback Machine. So we can learn a little something about it. Now, we're going to search, we're going to hit Control F here, and we're going to hit Accountants. Oh, look. One Army office in the Pentagon lost 34 of its 65 employees in the attack. Most of those killed in the office, called Resource Services Washington, were civilian accountants, bookkeepers, and budget analysts. They were at their desks when American Airlines Flight 77 struck the building. So the day before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld came out and said, we cannot track $2.3 trillion accounting for the Pentagon. You don't do press releases with bad news. That's bad news, by the way, that they lost $2.3 trillion. And they don't know what happened to it. You do that on a Friday before the weekend. Everyone forgets about it. You do it on a Monday, people are going to be talking about that all week. It's going to be a major news story unless you're on the deep state side of things and you know there's a thing coming on Tuesday that's going to wipe everyone's memory of anything Rumsfeld said on Monday. And later, a courageous congresswoman from Georgia named Cynthia McKinney, she questioned Rumsfeld and General Myers in front of Congress. And it's a famous video that's also censored on YouTube. It's called McKinney Grills. That's what you would have to just type in to find it. Cynthia McKinney Grills Rumsfeld. And in there, she not only brings up the $2.3 trillion missing, she brings up things like United States military contractor DynCorp, sexual abuse, human trafficking allegations. DynCorp, by the way, was owned at that time by Computer Sciences Corporation, a client of mine. So that's where I picked up on that. Congresswoman knows what's going on, and I hope she's careful. And soon thereafter, she got set up and had a whole interaction with Capitol Police, and they made her persona non grata and got her out of Congress because you can't have people noticing. The Israeli connections to 9/11, the budget missing stuff, the overlap of deep state military industrial complex, and some insurance companies and banks that had a much greater benefit and key bono scenario than anybody who had grown up overseas and might have been fighting out of a cave or something like that.